loves, it's Sam. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my updated skincare routine for acne because as you guys know, I don't know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, I don't know. I went off my acne treatment for a while because I felt like my skin had developed like an immunity to it because I'd been on it for so many years. So I stopped and I didn't use any acne treatment and my skin was literally so bad. Like I thought, you know, maybe it's just because I'm using, like I just thought like I wasn't, my skin wasn't vibing with that product anymore. Turns out it just like was immune to it and I needed to like take a break from it because my skin broke out so bad. Cystic acne all over my neck. It was so bad. It was so annoying. Thank God my face doesn't break out, but like my neck was terrible. This whole area was like really, really bad. And now I'm finally back to having clear skin again. I'm gonna show you how I did it. The first thing I've been using is this, and I'm using pretty gentle products other than my acne cream. This is the Neutrogena Makeup Melting Micellar Cleansing Milk. Really, really love it. No scent, super gentle, very watery. So what I recommend when you are gonna be using this, because it literally dribbles down your arm like nobody's business, and this is what I use to remove all of my foundation, my lip stuff, my blush, like everything that's on my face other than my eye makeup. These are gonna be your best friend. Where's my other one? I put one on each wrist and you basically just put them like this and it catches all of the water, all of the product from dribbling down your arm. If you are someone who self-tans, that's the worst because then you'll get a white mark and then you'll have a dribble mark down your arm and it ruins your self-tanner. So this is amazing. Also, it just feels gross, you know? And then it gets on your sleeve and you're like, ugh! I hate that feeling. So these are amazing. I saw them on Skin Beauty by Sam and I was like, why don't I think about these things? It's so smart. It's like, do you ever like have those moments where you like, it's just like, why did I not do this? Like, why have I not thought about this before? It's just amazing how smart people are. Anyway, probably best purchase of 2022. Like seriously, they're so helpful. I love it because it catches all the water. My only complaint would be that they kind of stay wet for a while. They don't dry off very quickly. So that I got a pack so that I can kind of rotate them out and then you just throw them in the wash. They're amazing. So anyway, I put this on, I put it in my hand. It's very, very milky. And then I just kind of rub it in and then start melting all of my foundation off with that. And I like it because it really is super gentle. My other product that I use for my eyes, I think Lily took into her bathroom because she was playing with like one of my little eyeliner things. So let me go grab that real quick. Okay, so this is what I use to remove my eye makeup. And I like this so much because it's super gentle. You guys know I have super sensitive eyes. I've been using, not this specific one, but I've been using this brand for years. And I just love it because it removes all of my makeup really well. It doesn't tug at my lashes. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It's just so gentle. And you can use this on your face as well if you want to. I just prefer to use this on my eyes with like a cotton round. And then I like using like a balm or like a, you know, this. And this is so affordable because I was using the pharmacy, but it does get kind of expensive when I use it so much. And this is like, it was like around $10. It's not very much. You can sometimes find these at Costco. It's the Bioderma Sensibio H2O Micellar Cleansing Water. Or I'm sorry, Micellar Water Makeup Remover. This is from Costco and it's amazing because it was like very affordable. And it's lasted me such a long time, then you can just pump it up, which is so great. One thing I have changed is I don't wash my face in the morning anymore. I only use just a warm washcloth and water and that's it. I only cleanse at nighttime. And I feel like I keep on seeing people talking about it and how it like changes their oil. I can't say that it's helped my oil production in any way because I'm still greasy as heck, but I do feel like, I don't know, I do feel like my skin has definitely like been happier since I've stopped doing that. So I would say it definitely is doing something good. Is it making my oil better? I wouldn't say that, but I definitely think maybe long term, I don't know, we'll see. As of right now, I just feel like my skin is responding very well to it. It's less irritated. It just feels like it's just happier in general. So when I do wash my face at nighttime, like after I would use, this would, I guess, all of be my nighttime stuff at the moment. This is the Skin Proud Velvet Cloud Cleanser. And what I like about this is that it's very, very gentle. So for a minute there, when I was introducing my acne treatment back into my routine, my skin was so raw. It was like really, really upset. It was raw. It was spicy. It was just very irritated. And that happens when you start to introduce like a really intense acne treatment into your system, is that, first of all, it takes time you can't do it every single day. Like at first I was only doing it like every couple of nights because my skin, like it takes a minute to adjust. So then I had to change my cleanser because I was using one from Glow Skin Beauty, which I loved for a very long time, but it was an AHA and I think BHA as well. And it was just, there was just too much happening. My skin was really, really, really irritated. So I just went with like a super simple, gentle cleanser. This is very gentle. It's a foam cleanser. And I only use this at nighttime now. And in the morning, I just get a warm washcloth with water, kind of wipe off my product from the night, and then go in with my skincare. And then I would say about twice a week, I go in with the Murad. This is actually empty. I need to go get a new one. Murad Skin Smoothing Polish. Did you know that they stopped carrying this at Ulta? I don't understand. It's so annoying. I absolutely love this scrub. I've been using it for years. And every time I have it back in my routine, my skin is always much happier. I'm currently using one from Clinique. Let me grab that because I just finished that one. So I'm currently using this one. This is the Clinique All About Clean 2-in-1 Cleansing and Exfoliating Jelly. I do like this one. I actually do think it's nice. My skin has been responding well to it. I just feel like the other one exfoliates my skin a little bit better. Okay, the next step I go in, and this is morning and night now. At first, I could only do it every couple of nights. Then I went to like every other night. Then I went to every night. Then I added in the morning, and you have to work your way up over like a 1.5-month period of time because it really does, maybe even longer than that. It really does take a minute to adjust because when I had, this is what I used for years. Then I went off of it for a few months. My skin broke out so bad, but I was like, yes, I need to like get my skin like not immune to this anymore because I had literally been on it for like 5 years. And it's funny because at the end of the 5-year mark or however long it had been, it was like putting Vaseline on my face. Like I could not feel a burn at all. When I went off of it and then restarted again, my face was so spicy. So that just shows like how used to it my skin got. Now it's not spicy anymore. It's not insane. Like it was literally on fire when I would put it on before. And now I put it on morning and night and I don't feel a thing. So you definitely do have to work your way up. It does take a minute. So just keep that in mind. But this is the Obagi Cleanser MD Therapeutic Lotion Benzoyl Peroxide 5% Acne Treatment. It looks like this. And I actually have a friend, she's on Instagram and TikTok. Her name is Skin Beauty, well, her name is Sam, but her handle is Skin Beauty by Sam. She actually sells this and I have got it from her before. And she's offering you guys a 25% discount. So if you guys want to save some money, because it's expensive, it's like $80 something. I think it's like 88 or 86 or something like that. So if you guys want to use my code, which I will put right here, she's gonna give you guys 25% off, which is really, really nice. And you cannot find that discount like anywhere. I normally pay full price for this before I would get it from her, and it is definitely expensive, but this will last you a long time. I usually don't have to, I'm thinking like every 3 to 4 months, maybe longer. I don't buy it that often. You don't need very much. A little bit goes a long way. So I will usually just do one full pump for my whole entire, this section and then down my neck. And I don't put it anywhere else. I only put it where I break out because the rest of my face is fab. It's just from here down that I break out. So I literally go from here down. Next, I move in with my vitamin C. And this one I absolutely love. I feel like I was using the Obagi for a while and I do really like that one, but it's very expensive. And I got this in PR and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna give it a go. Ended up using the whole entire bottle, ran out of it. They had a sale, I bought it again. I do think I like it more than the Obagi, and I think it's a little bit more affordable than the Obagi because I think the Obagi is like up to like 130 or it's pretty high. And this I think it's like 99 or I don't know. I think it's closer to 100. It's the Glow Skin Beauty Sea Shield Anti-Pollution Drops. It's got 15% vitamin C and glutathione protecting serum. I have no idea what that is. I'm not even gonna pretend to know what it is, but I do know that vitamin C is fabulous. Do not mind my self-tanner hands. I applied self-tanner last night and then went to bed, and I feel like whenever I do that, it's always a bad idea. I'm used to doing it in the morning, letting it marinate all day. Then I wash my hands numerous times throughout the day. Then I sleep with it, and then I wake up and wash it the next morning. But I literally just went to bed. Like I put it on right before and then went to bed, and I woke up, my hands were so dark. So I probably won't be doing that again. It's really beautiful. It makes my skin so glowy. I do think it's definitely helped with like my overall kind of, what is the word? Not texture. I'm having a brain fart. I really don't know what I'm trying to say right now. it doesn't look as like evenness. That's what I'm trying to say. It's definitely helpful with evenness, but I think in general it just gives you a really healthy glow, and like it just looks really good on the skin. So I'm really happy with it. I think it's really beautiful. It works really well with that acne treatment as well. And I put that all over my whole entire face and all down my neck. And you can put it on right. I let this dry, like I'll let this absorb in, and then I'll take it all over my face. And I usually do one full dropper. Well, I don't know, because there's not much left in it. So it's usually, I guess it's a full half a dropper. And then I do a little bit more for my neck. And then I recently started using this. This is the Glossier Super Pure Niacinamide and Zinc Serum. Love the packaging, super cute, but I stopped using the Glossier drops because I felt like they were making my eyes water, and so I was like, oh, this is annoying. And it's funny because I used it for a long time and it was fine, but then my eyes started watering again every time I was using it, so I thought, well, I'll just switch it up. But I like this. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It's fine. I put it all over my face after the vitamin C. Niacinamide is supposed to help with pores and oil control, I think. And I don't know what zinc is for, but I think zinc has got something to do with like keeping your skin clean, or I think it's good for acne if I remember correctly, but it is really nice. And so far I really like it. So that's my little serum combo. For my eyes, I've been using the Osea Ocean Eyes. I just recently started using this as well. It's nice. It's like a little serum roll-on, which I think is kind of fabulous. And it's really cold, so it just kind of glides on, and it just feels, it's stuck. There we go. It glides on, and it's just like super thin, no scent, doesn't bother my eyes. So that's what I have been using. I go straight in with my Clinique Dramatically Different Oil Control Gel. This is with the blue pump. I think they stopped doing this, you know. I've been looking for it everywhere, and I don't think you can buy the inserts anymore. Maybe you can. Let me know if you guys can, because I literally looked for it and I'm like, why can't you do that anymore? It used to be that you could buy the insert separately. You'd put the blue, this is like a texture serum, in with your moisturizer, and then you're getting a serum and your moisturizer all into one. But I think they've also changed the moisturizer, because I think it used to be called Dramatically Different Oil Control Gel, and I think now it's just called Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, I think. I don't know, because I've had this for a little while, but as you can see, I'm almost out of it. But I do love it because it's a really nice lightweight moisturizer. It's great for oily skin because it moisturizes and it makes your skin feel really hydrated, but it's not too thick, it's not too heavy, and I feel like it just looks so pretty underneath my makeup, so I really do love that one. And then my sunscreen is the Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer SPF 46. I just get this from Amazon, and what I like about it is that it's actually a tinted moisturizer. So it's really pretty if you want to wear it alone, but it does add like just a squidge of a tint. It's a pump top, which is nice. And it just gives your skin like a really pretty like tint and kind of evens your skin out just a weeny bit, but it's not thick. It's very lightweight. You can see the difference is it just makes your skin look really, really pretty. So I absolutely love that one. And I have such a hard time with sunscreens, either making my eye water or breaking me out really bad, or just being really thick and yuck, or pilling. And this one you can wear underneath your makeup. It doesn't pill, it doesn't bother my eyes, and it does not break me out. Probably twice a week as well. I do this at nighttime. So instead of using all of my acne creams and serums, I just go in with this, and then I go in with my moisturizer, and that's it. And then the rest of the time, on the other nights that I'm not using this, I would go through the whole steps that I just showed you guys. This is the Shani Darden Retinol Reform. I find that when you're using the retinol, if you're using like the acne treatment and all the rest of the stuff, it's just too much. So I only use this at night. I only do it twice a week, and I just follow up with a moisturizer. So I literally wash my face, put this on, put my moisturizer on, and that's it. That's all I do. This is one of those things where it says start with 1 to 2 nights a week, add a night each week. But I find if I do it too much with retinol, I don't know if it's because I use an acne treatment as well, but I feel like when I do it too often, my skin gets really raw, it gets really red, and it just gets like really irritable. It sounds like it's like a child, but it does, it just gets too much. So I found that the happy place for me with retinol is just two times a week. I could probably bump it up to 3, but for me, the happy spot is two nights a week, and then my skin doesn't seem to get mad. And I finish off with the Fenty Skin Plush Pudding. Last time I checked, this was sold out, but maybe she'll restock. But I like this because you just twist it up like this, and then the product comes right out of there, and then you don't have to dip your nail. So it's really nice to just use at nighttime. I should probably take that off now. Where did I just put the lid? There's this kind of like a slight hint of vanilla. What's happening with my lighting? But if you guys watch, it just like makes your lips look so hydrated and shiny. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, and then the very last thing I do, and I only do this at nighttime, I don't do it in the morning, is the Lancome Cils Booster Lash Revitalizing Serum. This is like a lash growth serum. So I only apply this on my lash line, like both top and bottom, just at nighttime. I don't do it in the morning because I'm just afraid that if I do it in the morning, my eyes will get irritated. It doesn't irritate my eyes at night either, but I'm also like asleep. So I don't know, I'm just afraid that if I do it in the morning, it might make my like eyes run, or, you know, so I just keep it at night. And it's just like a little thin, you know, little brush. It does have a slight scent, but I haven't had any problems with it so far. But I figured it's probably going to be good because I use the primer, you know, their Cils Booster XL, and it does such a good job with my lashes that I figured why not try the actual serum. I've tried so many different ones and they always burn my eyes. They make my eyes look really red. The skin looks a bit irritated. Like, it just looks not cute. And then I did try one where it actually like was making it look darker on my like my lash line. Like the skin was getting darker, and I was like, oh, I don't want that. So that one so far I have had no weird reactions. It's like applying water, but I do think my lashes are growing again, which is very exciting, and that's what I have been using. So I think it is actually making a difference. That's my skincare routine at the moment. I'm very happy with how my skin's looking. If only I could just like not have like discoloration when I don't have any makeup on, because like obviously I still have like slight pigmentation on my cheeks and stuff. I just feel like my skin has like a really nice glow when I use all these products. It's hydrated. I never have like dry spots or anything like that. And right now my acne is under control, thank goodness. I just feel like it's very like youthful. Also, I do take liquid collagen every single day. I think that makes a huge difference with skin, not necessarily for acne, but just for like looking more youthful in general, plumping it up, kind of helping with the collagen loss that just happens with aging naturally. So I take that every single morning, and I'll link what I use down below. It's my favorite. I've taken it now for, how long has it been? I think it's been 1.5 years, and I do feel like, obviously I do treatments and stuff as well. Like I've had vampire facials, I've had potenza, I've never done any lasers yet. I've had like hydrofacials, doing the liquid collagen as well as the vampire facials as well as the potenza, like just all of the different things I've been doing makes a huge difference. But I haven't had a vampire facial for a long time. It's been months, and I haven't had potenza for quite a while either. So I'm having a vampire facial at the end of January. But I do think the vampire facials really do help as well because it helps boost your collagen, and I do think over time it's made a huge difference with my skin. And I do feel like even though I have like acne scars still, like my skin's definitely not perfect, it definitely is like plumper than it used to be before I got any of these treatments. So I do think it's one of those things that you kind of don't see right away. Like I'll have a glow right away from vampire. Potenza, I didn't really notice. You don't really notice right off the bat at all. Potenza, I think, takes like months for you to start noticing. Since I did so many of those last year, it's like now my skin is really definitely like, I'm seeing the benefits. And I think it's a kind of one of those things where like at first you're like, was that worth it? Like, not with vampires. Vampires, I see a result right away. It definitely pumps up the skin immediately. It definitely gives you an amazing glow. Potenza hurts really bad, and I was like, is this doing anything? But I do think that over time my skin has definitely looked younger. It's definitely looked plumper. Even though I still have scars, like, it just seems like my skin just looks like more plump and like youthful altogether. So I do think that does actually help. And if you do have acne scars, which I do have very deep acne scars, because I had like major cystic acne, and I used to have it on my face when I was a teenager. Now I just get it on my neck, which it doesn't make any sense. I didn't even used to get it on my neck when I was young. I used to get it all over my face. It was like all on my cheeks, like all these little scars here. That's all from acne, and I used to get it really bad here, and I used to get it on my forehead when I was young. Now I just get it literally right here on my neck, and then occasionally like 1 or 2 here. Sometimes I'll get a lip zit, which is very annoying, but definitely like majority of it's on my neck now. But I am scarred. Like I have a lot of scars, and they used to be really deep. They used to be really bad, and like when the sun shone in a certain way, like oh, it was just like just pocked. And that's definitely gotten better because of those treatments. So I would say if you are struggling with acne, don't do those treatments when you have active. Like I was supposed to get a vampire facial in November, and my skin was really broken out, and so I just canceled it. I don't want to go in and like have a bunch of little needles poking around on my face when I have like full-on acne, like, you know, active cystic acne. It's just, I don't think it's very good to do. I don't want to be putting needles around things that, you know, are poppable and like just inflamed. So I would just wait. And I had like cysts, like it wasn't just like a whitehead, it was like full on like big old cysts that were happening. So that's why I was like, I'm not doing it. But I would wait until it kind of calms down a little bit. But when you have like scars and like redness, that's like maybe you had a zit 2 weeks ago, and like you've got that little kind of like purpley red mark, that's when you can go in and get the vampire facial or get the potenza. And I do feel like it really does help with acne scars. So if you have struggled with acne, whether it was in your teenage years and now you're in your 30s, I'm 37. So I started getting breakouts when I was 13. As soon as I started my period, boom. It was like, that's how I know for me, it's always been hormonal, because it changes when I'm pregnant. When I had Lily, I had terrible melasma, but I had no zits. My skin was beautiful. It's never been so clear as it was when I was pregnant with Lily, but I had horrible melasma, but I didn't get melasma with Phoenix. So it's just so weird how hormones can change your skin so much. When I'm on my period, I definitely break out. Like there's times of the months where it's worse than others. And so basically ever since I got my first period, I've had breakouts. My skin was perfect up until then. And then like literally I started my period and like it all came about on my face. And I'm 37 now. So I've been dealing with acne since I was 13. So how many years is that? 23, 33, 24 years? Oh God, how depressing. And I've tried so many different things. I mean, in 24 years, I can tell you I've tried it all. I did Proactive, I did Murad, I've done so many different acne treatments, even before I was on YouTube. And this has definitely been what worked for me the longest until it didn't. And then I took a break. I literally took like a few months off, and then I started again, and now my skin is fabulous. So it is, I feel like it's a forever changing thing. Like just when you're like, psh, I've grown out of it, I'm good, I'm too old for that. Then all of a sudden it's like, just kidding. Ooh, you thought you were done? No, I'm here. I'm still here. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. I just always am trying to like keep on top of it, making sure that I'm very conscious about what I'm putting on my face. Medical grade acne treatment, that's what's up. Like that's what works for me the best. Oh, I did get a new wash. Let me grab it. I literally just got this, and I saw a girl on TikTok talking about it, and her skin was glowing like some kind of beautiful goddess. I cannot remember her name for the life of me. If I remember it, I'll put it down. But anyway, she showed it on her TikTok, and I was like, dude, I mean, she was also really young. It's, this whole life is so hard. Isn't it different? Is it just me, or is it like, why? Like you go on TikTok and you're like, God, everyone is so young and delicious. Man, to be young again. And there's people that are watching me that are like, man, to be your age again. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're forever like looking back at like the age, I don't know. It's just like, I know that to me, or to you guys, maybe you're in your 60s and you're watching me and you're like, God, I would die to be that age again. And I'm looking at these 20-year-olds thinking, God, I would die to be that age again. Honestly, would I? No, I wouldn't, because I really didn't, like, mentally, ugh, I don't want to be in my 20s again. But like just the plumpness and like the lack of damage that I did to my face, if I could go back into my early 20s when I still had like even skin, that would be really nice. I've never taken more care of my skin than I have now. So I feel like if I would have just started this when I was in my 20s, gosh, my skin would be amazing by now. So the moral of the story is, if you are younger than me, start skincare really early and you'll be fabulous. I'm excited to see how this works. It is a 10% acne medication wash. You're not gonna wanna use this every day. Even me, I would not use this every single day. The girl said she only used it twice a week, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm only gonna use it twice a week. I could see how if you were gonna use this every day, it would dry out your skin, it would get irritated. It's a 10% acne treatment. The one that I use, that I leave on my face, is only 5%, and this is 10%. You are washing your face with this, so it's not staying on your skin all day long, but I could definitely see how this could dry you out and definitely irritate your skin. So for me, I just keep it in my shower, and I only use it twice a week. That's it. So I literally just got it. I've only used it twice so far. And I do feel like when you get out of the shower, you do have a really pretty shine. It's like very glassy, but I wouldn't recommend using it more than that. Like, that's too much. And I would not use it on the same day that I exfoliate either. And maybe you could even take your, cause this kind of does have like a gritty feel to it. You could probably use that instead of your exfoliator. Or maybe just like exfoliate once a week and then use that twice a week, like on a different day. You know, it's just like, I feel like it's a balancing act of like not overdoing it, because you don't want to dry your skin out because then it gets worse. I have to be very careful. There's a fine line, and I have overdone it numerous times where I have dried my skin out way too much, like back when I was younger. And then your skin's just so mad at you. So I feel like it's really important. I used to just use an acne treatment and not moisturize. So I would be drying the heck out of my skin, and then I'd be like, oh, I really want to dry those suckers up. And so I would not moisturize, and then my skin would get so mad at me. Whereas now I always make sure I'm always hydrating, I'm always moisturizing, I'm using serums, I'm using my moisturizer, so that I'm not like overdoing it and just completely drying out my face, so that it's like, I hate you so much, why are you doing this to me? So it's a struggle, man, but this is how I've currently figured it out. My skin is looking good. My neck is looking good. It was so bad there for a minute. I was like not even wanting to wear makeup. I was like so sad, but luckily right now it's doing great, which is always good for me. I hope you guys found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please share if you know someone who's struggling with acne. Maybe this can help them. And I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video, and everything will be linked down below. And don't forget, if you guys do want to try the acne treatment, this is the most important step of everything. The other things just go well with this because they're gentle, they're not too harsh. This is a good little combo, but if you're struggling with acne, this is the one product that you need to get. And then, you know, you can try other things, you know, as far as vitamin C or moisturizer or whatever. I mean, these all work really well together, but I would say this is the most important thing, and it is expensive. It's like I said, around $80 something. So make sure you take advantage of that coupon code. And I'm not getting paid from her. I'm not making any commission or anything like that. Like, I literally am making nothing from it. I'm just helping you guys to get 25% off, and just helping a friend who has a small business. So if you guys do want to save that 25% off, you guys can save, because what would that work out to be? 8, 16, I think it would be like $20 off. So it's a pretty good discount. So yeah, take advantage. I will leave it down below, and I'll leave her TikTok and her Instagram down below so you guys can check her out too. She is super knowledgeable. Her skin is beautiful. She's so cute, and she does a lot of really great content. So I think you guys will really enjoy her as well. There you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one.